and welcome back to Bauer Studios, which has now moved to the living room. This episode, we're going to get a sneak preview of Book 3 in my Beholder series. I have with me here as visual aids Book 1, which is Cursed, Book 2, which is Concealed, Book 3, which is Cherished, is coming out on May 30th, and here is Chapter 1, or part of it. In the last 3 months, I haven't raised the dead, animated any skeletons, or cast a single kill spell. For me, that was an achievement. After all, I was a Grand Mistress Necromancer turned farm girl, and I loved my new life. Mostly. Sometimes. Alright, in complete honesty, I was dying to cast a silencer spell right now. The reason was simple. Gail and Lizzie Dunkel had joined me for a wagon ride into town. "Who do you think we'll meet in the village?" asked Lizzie brightly. She and her twin sister flanked me on either side of the driver's bench. The pair both had big blue eyes, tanned skin, long blonde hair, and curvy figures. They even wore matching green gowns. I was their opposite, considering my long dark hair, brown eyes, porcelain complexion, and slim build. "Perhaps the Widow Fair or the Hartman boys," replied Gail. The two went on to list other families we might encounter. Their chatter was high-pitched and soothing, like a pair of happy birds. Still, I ached to cast my spell. Why? Without it, the sisters would eventually ask me to join their conversation. In my life, magic came easily, but small talk, not at all. My horse Smokey took a familiar turn that led through an orchard. Bright morning sunlight gleamed off the trees. "What beautiful apples!" sighed Lizzie. "They look delicious," added Gail. She rubbed her stomach. "How I'd love to stop and try one." She stared at me pointedly. After all, I was the one with the reins to Smokey. Even so, we weren't stopping. Those trees had been hit with freeze blight. Sure, the apples looked gorgeous, but once you bit in, you'd find nothing but a colorful shell filled with foul white goop. The actual apple inside would be nothing but a small green lump, frozen at the moment the blight struck. I gently flicked my reins so Smokey would move a little faster. Lizzie fluttered her lashes at me. "Can we please stop, Alea?" I pretended not to hear her question. Gail nudged me in the ribs. "You do talk, don't you?" I straightened my spine. What was I afraid of, exactly? Not so long ago, I rode through far more dangerous woods than these, all in the hopes that bandits would attack me. Plus, I raised thousands of necromancers from the dead. I even exiled none other than Victor, a fearsome mage who could wield the magic of both creation casters and necromancers. Back then, I feared no one. I was a Grand Mistress Necromancer on a mission. Now, I was merely an ex-mage trying to chit-chat with some other farm girls. Small talk. How hard could that be? "We aren't stopping." I nodded to the trees. "Those are covered in freeze blight." The girls began gasping and waving their arms. I ground my back teeth. As it turns out, small talk was rather hard.